All right. So I said I was gonna keep going, so I'm gonna just keep going. You know, I done broke my phone yesterday. It's like shattered and everything. So what? Now, full disclosure, this isn't like a video on like playing victim or anything like that. It's just literally starting these because I keep getting like these little signs to just create, stop consuming so much and just start pushing stuff out. So and again, I started this off because I want to give like a little reference point for my son, for my daughter, and I say my son first just because of the male aspect and just the mental that you have to go through in route of becoming a man and the man that you want to become. It's a lot of mental judo that you got to go through and learn. And I believe that this will give him a good reference point, or anybody who's going through anything, a reference point that you're not totally isolated on how you feel, whatever you're going through, anything along those lines, man. Like you can push forward, because I really don't have any, I have a lot stacked up against me for me to stop. You know, this could definitely be a point in my life where I'm like, I can give up, but I'm choosing to be like on the opposite end of that. Like I'm looking at this as like, this is a blessing in disguise, and whatever comes from it, I know that it's coming from a righteous place, man. So growing up, because now I'm 33 years old, man, and I had my daughter when I was 18, and that was in 2009. I just graduated high school. Hell, my birthday just passed, and I just turned 18. And I'm saying that because I've struggled with internal insecurities for a very long time, and I didn't even like notice or know where it really stemmed from, because I guess what I've always portrayed as being a very sure of himself type of a person, a very confident person, but I have been extremely insecure by feeling like I've never been enough. You know, when I was younger and first having her and stuff, I always struggled with not having enough to provide and deal with her, and still wanting to do kid stuff, still trying to do kid like stuff that you do when you're 18, 19 and 20 years old, 21 years old. I've always struggled with that. I've always felt like I needed to do what was right and follow a certain path, but I've always had some kind of hiccup, some kind of obstacle that's jumped up and moved in my way to where it always seemed like this just isn't for me. Like even more recently when I had my government job, where my parents, my cousins and all that would be like, oh man, this is great, this is a great job for you, like this is amazing, like you can do so much. And as soon as I got in there, I was put off, man. Like I finally realized and figured out that, like when people be saying like a regular job or 9 to 5, whatever it is just not for them, I'm that person. I fall into that category. because I've never felt like that regular going to this job and going and being under certain rules. Oh, that never fit me. You know, it's never fit me. I've sucked at following other people's directions and moves, especially if they blatantly show me that it's for no purpose other than to just follow the rules. That has never been something that I've been cool with. And I've just never stepped out and done the work that needs to be done to move past that. So if anything, this right here, me making these videos like this, is a clear step in the direction of me trying to put the work in that it takes so you don't have to be in anybody's constraint. Now, in the temporary start of that, it means that I am broke. It means that I am searching for what is my purpose. I am searching for what it is that I'm going to be good at, you know. And again, I'm telling you this, I'm in my 30s. I had my daughter in 2009. She's 15 now. And I'm starting over again. And I say again, where it's like, I feel like I've started over multiple times already, but this really feels like a fresh start for me, man. Like, I felt like those times before I was starting over, but starting over with these preconceived rules, these preconceived notions of how stuff is supposed to be, and then I'll get this light. And it's not until now, me starting this channel, me starting to put out videos, that I'm like, I can feel that like rebirth, man. I can feel me moving in the right direction, you know, because I put myself in a position where I am the most uncomfortable that I've been. I'm tense as hell when I wake up in the morning. I can barely sleep, so I'm up very early. And again, this is just to put out, just for anybody, that one person that's just like, hey man, I've been going through that too. This is for you, you know. I feel like my son is more of that creative mindset like I am, where he might get to a point in his life where he's going to feel lost. He's going to feel like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, man. And me doing this, me starting these videos and stuff off, is that guiding light for him, man. Whenever he sees these, he's only 6 now, so. But back to my insecurities, the me not feeling like I was enough, and then in the relationship with my son's mother, it was, and I'm not bashing her at all. She's a beautiful person. She has a beautiful soul to her, but there's things that happened that I didn't check when they were small. There were things that happened that, like, I just didn't nip in the bud early on. So as years go by, they just became so magnified and so much bigger. And then again, I wasn't in a space where I felt like I was on any kind of purpose. So it felt like by the time our relationship was over, that she was taking advantage of me a lot. And that's, again, not to be like a bash onto her. That's my fault. I did that. I created that environment for her to be in that position where I think that she's taking advantage of me. And again, I blame myself more. I'm more mad at me not being up to par, to the point where it was no room for that to even happen. So a lot has transpired for me to get to this point where it's like, oh no, I really have to do a lot of self-reflecting, a lot of internal digging and changing for me to become this man that I'm really trying to become. And again, anybody who's struggling internally, who looking for any kind of sign that you can, it's not too late for you to change, anything like that, anything along those lines, man, that's what I'm putting this out for. I don't know what is going to come from this, man, but I do know that consistency is key. So I'm going to consistently put these out, put these videos out, and for no more reason than to just be my own therapy, you know, for these thoughts that I'm having to not stay in my head, and they can be used as something that I can reflect back on. So I have, again, not feeling like I'm enough. Hell, I don't feel like I'm enough for my kids right now. And I know on my end, it's more about the providing part more than anything. But as a man, when you're not providing, all of those other things they fall short for you in the brain capacity of you thinking about them mattering, because none of those matter when you don't have money to move around, maneuver, to be the protector and provider that you want to be. You can think about nothing else but that. So I know that the ultimate thing is just being in their lives and being present, and I struggle with that fact just because I'm not at the point that I want to be at. So it's definitely more of a selfish thing on that end to me. But again, this is a start of a new life, man. I know that they come from me, so they won't be this is just temporary, basically. This is a temporary time. This is, again, this is not a victim type of video, you know. This is not a woe is me type of thing. This is just me finally realizing and getting to the nitty gritty of like why I am who I am, why I think this way, what's led me to this point. And I feel like I've never gotten a chance to actually sit back and breathe and be like, okay, all right, this happened, so that's why I'm moving like this. Like I said, I had my daughter when I was 18 years old. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do with myself besides play football. And then I stopped doing that because of the mental Rolodex that I was going through at 18 years old, being hours away from home, not really having any communication with my family at that time. So I quit, you know? And from that moment, I found the reason why I should quit this, and found the reason why I should quit this. And like my father told me, you quit once, you're going to continue to quit, man, because you're going to see how easy it was for you to just stop doing whatever you was doing. And it took me to 33. Man, he told me that at 17, 18 years old. It's taken me to now I'm 33 years old, and now I finally realized what the hell he was talking about. And again, I know that I've been feeling like I've gotten to a point of clarity with myself and the Most High to get this realization that I am meant for more. I just didn't know what to do with it. I still don't know what to do with it. I still don't know what my best attributes are, you know, besides talking. I guess I just be talking. So that's what I'm gonna keep on doing, man. I'm gonna keep on talking, and instead of keeping these thoughts and ideas buried into my head, I'm just gonna throw them out here. I don't have no big cameras. Like I said, I cracked my screen on my phone. Something is the fuck up with my my old ass Mac, Apple laptop right now. So I just keep on being reasons why I can just like, I can fold it right now, but I'm choosing to do the opposite, man. Like you say, you choose and you act your way into happy thoughts, man. So my action is me just putting out these videos, man. I don't know who's gonna watch it, and that's not even the point of doing it for people. I'm putting it out for me. This is the start of a new beginning for me. They say good things come to those who wait, man. So you can't get something beautiful overnight. So I'm gonna keep on going, man. I'm gonna keep going. I got a comment today, and that person just let me know, hey, listen, I seen what you was doing. I seen your video. Keep going. And that's all I needed to hear. So I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep putting these out. I don't have too many more options, you know. But I do believe that this time frame right here will save my life. And if it helps anybody else out, God bless you, man. Anybody who wants to comment, anybody wants to reach out to me, hey, they going through it, hey, please do, man. This time frame that I'm in right now, it feels extremely isolated. It feels extremely hard. I know that there's people out there that are going through the same things. I know that there's people in my life that love me, that care about me, but they can't help me with this growth that I'm going through right now. I have to get myself through it. So the me getting myself through it part is me putting myself out there. As fearful as it is to have my internal thoughts out there, I'm doing it anyway. I know that it's nothing but good that can come from this, man, because what I've been getting is bad. So I'm changing my daily routine into doing things that scare me, that I wouldn't have done before, so I can get a different result. So anybody who's, even if you're just curious on just to see where I end up, man, because that's more of the thing that I'm looking forward to. I'm just looking to see, from me starting to do this down the line, just trying to see what is going to come from it. How much growth am I really going to have, you know? And I feel like I've grown a lot even in these past like 2 months. I've struggled with a lot internally, so. But I know that God favors those who try. So I know I'm brave enough to try, and I can care less what it looks like. So I'm trying, and I'm gonna keep on trying. I think that's all you can really do. Just keep trying, keep moving forward, you know. And I apologize if the quality of these videos, they suck. I know that they're definitely not up to like A1 par YouTubers and shit, but this is the start of my race, man. This is the beginning of it. Again. Keep moving, man. Keep pushing.